Hey guys, today I want to show you the Kotobukiya Modeling Support Goods, or MSG line weapon unit number 36, which is the missile and Radome. So if you saw in my recent Gunpla delivery video, I got this as well as the freestyle bazooka, this one here. And I was kind of on the fence, so I thought, like, do I really want to spend the time to make a video for these for you guys? It's just like a weapons unit. But then I thought, before buying this, do I wish that there was a video that I could have watched for reference? And I thought, yeah, I kind of wish that I could have seen this, because the thing about these MSG weapons sets from Kotobukiya is that the scale, they're not scaled for Gundam kits, they're scaled for frame arms kits, which are not really to any scale. So they tend to be sort of in between 1/144 scale and 1/100 scale when using these on Gundam kits. So I thought I'll at least just show you guys how this will compare with a couple of different kits just for the size, in case you're wondering about getting one of these sets for you're using with one of your Gundam kits. So just want to give you a look around this first. As you can see, it's just really simple. Here on the back is the instructions are printed on there. The cost of this weapon is 600 yen, so it's not super cheap, but that's not that bad, I don't think. As you can see in here, we do have actually some pulley caps and then just these two small runners. And that is all that's going to be involved with this. So I'll get this put together and then we'll see how this will be comparing with size with a few different kits. Alright, so when it is put together, here's what the missile pod looks like. The doors open up like that, and then we have the 6 missiles inside of there. As you can see, we have a few points where we can plug this in, one here on the top, one here on the side, one here on the bottom, and then this side in here, and in there we can plug in this part, can plug in that there, and then that gives you a pulley cap, which will swing up and down. Then we have a few different connection parts for this, so we have like this one, which you could plug onto, that's for attaching that onto a male peg, or we have this one, which is male to male, so then you would plug that into female peg. And then we have this little arm, which this peg here on the side is fixed, but this one will move up and down like that. And so you could plug this here onto the top or the bottom or however, and then have that like attached onto a backpack like so, or you could have it attached onto a backpack like so. It basically is very versatile in what you can do with all of this stuff. And then we have the Radome as well, which from the front looks pretty simple. I think the ones that Bandai makes are better. This one is quite simple, and that's fine, but Bandai makes an HG builder set of different Radomes, which come in different sizes, and they're a lot better looking. I think they're more complex. This one on the back, you can see the back is just very plain, and then this part too. But this, say, for example, we could plug onto the side of that like so, like that, I guess. So I want to give you an idea of how this is going to actually look in scale with a few different things. So here, for example, is a frame arms go-rai. So just attaching this onto the backpack, that is going to look something like that. But like I said, this is kind of meant to go with a frame arms kit. So as you would expect, the scale matches up pretty well, and this go-rai kit is still really floppy. So we'll just put that to the side. Now, how about a 1/100 scale Gundam kit? So here I have the Master Grade GM Sniper 2. So say, for example, you wanted to mount this to the backpack. Now, obviously, there's no hole in the backpack. I would have to modify this. A pretty easy modification, it would be just drilling a hole in the side of the backpack or something, just so you can plug this in and then have that on there like that. Or, I mean, if you were even so inclined, use the connector like this, just the male one, drill a hole there in the top of the shoulder, and you could even just put that on the top of the shoulder like so. So I think the scale of that actually works pretty well. This seems to be like it would be a pretty good scale for 1/100. Just have it on there like this, and then you could even, if you want, you could have the Radome attached onto the other side or something like that, but you guys get the idea. Now let's bring it down to 1/44 scale. Here is another GM, just the ground type GM, just kind of standard size mobile suit. So this is going to be pretty large for this kit. Again, I don't have any hole drilled in here, but you'd have to imagine that. But as you can see, it's going to be looking pretty large up on the backpack of that. So if that's something you were going for, like if you wanted this to look like a really super heavy weapon, then you could definitely do that here, just attaching this onto the backpack, however you want to actually go about doing so. You could definitely achieve a pretty impressive look with this, but personally I think this is probably best suited for 1/100 scale kits. Or again, just if it's something that you just really wanted to look really super big and bulky and heavy for a Gundam kit. So just taking another look around this here while I wrap this video up, just give you guys a look around just some more of the detail of this. So you can see it's got some nice details all around, some like kind of panel lines, and these parts just fit together pretty easily. Again, all molded in the same color, so I think you might want to definitely paint this as well, just to really make it look its best. I cut the nubs very loosely. There's still obviously some nub marks on here and things like that. It's not really perfectly cleaned up, but overall it's a cool set. I don't actually have any particular plans exactly at the moment for this, so I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'll find something cool to do with this. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I'll be taking a look at the freestyle bazooka next, so stay tuned for that if you're interested, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.